Hello everyone. Now this is a schematic circuit for a common source amplifier with active load. So we remember the common source amplifier with active load. In this circuit, we are using a MOSFET PMOS as an active load. So what is an active load? An active load is basically the load which is made up of some active elements such that some current source or current mirror. In this circuit, I am using the PMOS in saturation region which is acting as an active load for our amplifier. To make a common source amplifier with active load, we have to remember one thing, that the current through this PMOS and the current through this NMOS 18 and PMOS 18 should be equal. So first of all, I'll let you know the characteristics of my source. My source is a sine source. The DC offset of 0.5, amplitude is 1 milli, frequency of 1k, and I've also given a AC amplitude of 1. Similarly, this we can give the Kp value, the threshold voltage and lambda value for our NMOS and PMOS using this command. We simply need to go to this .op file and we can copy this entire statement here. So by that way we can get or we can fix the different values, constant values for our MOSFET. You can see I am named this MOSFET as NMOS 18 and PMOS 18. So this is the simple representation for that. So you can see that VSG and VGS are 0.5 for both PMOS and NMOS, and as you can see the WL ratio is 10 for this, and also WL ratio is 10 for this circuit, for this MOSFET also. So I have designed the circuit such as the current through PMOS and current through NMOS is equal. So first I'll go, okay. So the equivalent resistance, the load resistance for this PMOS will be equal to RDS, small RDS of this PMOS. See when we draw the AC equivalent circuit for this PMOS, the gate and the source, they are both grounded. So this is a gate connected to source MOS, and the equivalent resistance for that is small RDS. So now I'll go for the transient analysis. For transient analysis, I have taken stop time for 5 millisecond. My source, it has a frequency of 1 kilohertz. I'll run this circuit. So this is my output. I'll add a plot. So you can see the input is varying from, it is having an amplitude of 1 milli, and corresponding output is having an amplitude of 150 millivolt. So you can see there is a high gain, and it is also 180 degree out of phase, right? So now I'll go for the AC analysis. For AC analysis, I'll change the simulation command similarly like the previous video. 100 points per decade. Starting frequency I am taking as 10 hertz, and stop frequency let's take as 100 mega. Okay. So this is, I'll run this circuit and check the output. So you can see the output is, I'm having a gain of, you can see 42, some 42.99 dB, and to check the 3 dB frequency I have to go to 39.99 dB. Somewhere 249 kilohertz, something like that. Okay, so this way we can calculate the 3 dB frequency also, and I am having a gain of, you can see approximately 42 dB, which is quite a high gain. Okay, so let's see what will happen if I disturb the current through the circuit. See, both the MOSFETs, they have same VGS or VSG value, and similarly same Kp value. So the current through them is equal. Now if I change this MOSFET, say this MOSFET I am changing its width to say 2.5 micro. Okay, so when I change this width, now I'll run the circuit and I'll check the gain. You can see the gain is now reduced to some 6 dB. So you can see the amount of gain that got reduced just by changing the current through this MOSFET. So we have to remember, when we draw the common source amplifier using an active load, the current through both the MOS should be equal. Okay, thank you.